All right, welcome everybody. In today's video, we're going to go over PLTW 1.2.4 drawing 1. Again, we're going to do the same drawing for 1.2.4, except we're going to do it in Inventor. So we're going to practice using Inventor. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Start with that drawing. So we're going to go and click Part. We're going to start our sketch. I'm going to go ahead and click the front view, which is this one, the XY plane. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start with a rectangle. Now the size doesn't matter. Again, I'm using the measurements in inches. So again, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go ahead and type in 20 and then press enter. Now I'm going to press escape. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish the sketch, and I'm going to extrude the rectangle. Okay, so now I'm going to 10 millimeters. That's fine. I'm going to go maybe a little bit further. Actually, 10 millimeters is fine. So I'm going to keep it at 10. I'm going to press enter. That's fine. So now, again, we're just going to practice creating holes and then practice converting our design into a drawing. Okay. So again, for the hole, we can always use the extrude command, or you can practice using the hole command. I'm going to practice using the extrude command, but again, first I have to sketch a circle. So I'm going to right click on this face, select new sketch. All I'm going to do is sketch a circle here. That's good. The size doesn't really matter. I'm going to press enter and then finish the sketch. And now I'm going to extrude this circle. Again, this gives us a chance to practice and go over some of the settings here for extrude, right? So this time we don't want to add a circle. We want to have the circle cut, right? And it should cut both ways, right? So again, it should be all the way through. So there should be a setting that goes all the way through. Through all the way through. There we go. So make sure you click that setting, and then now you can press OK. And now we double check that the circle has gone all the way through, and it has. Okay, so there is our first hole. Okay, so we're going to create our second hole. So we're going to create a sketch on top of this plane. I'm going to right click here, select new sketch. I'm going to drag down my shape. Again, I'm going to zoom a little bit out. I'm going to use the circle command and sketch a circle. That's good right there. I'm going to press escape, and then I'm going to finish the sketch. And I'm just going to follow the same process. I'm going to go ahead and extrude, and I'm going to apply the same settings. I want this to be a cut, and it should cut all the way through, right? There we go. Now it doesn't have to be both sides as long as it cuts all the way through, and I'm going to press OK, and then you double check that the hole is cut all the way through, which it has. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and save our design. So we can call it, again, PLTW 1.2.4. And I can put drawing 1. There we go. And then press save. Okay, so now let's go ahead and press, you can press actually new here, or you can press file new. And we want to create a new drawing, right? So you can select this square here and then press create, and this will create a new drawing. So all we have to do now is put our base view. So here on the top left, I'm going to press base, and now we have our base view. Now the scale is the size 10:1. That should be big enough. And then the rest of the settings are fine. Okay. So I'm going to press OK. Now we have our base view. So I'm going to go ahead and right click and project the other views. So I'm just going to go ahead and click here as well, and then click here. And now I'm going to right click here and then say create. I want to create the rest of the multi-view drawing. There we go. So now we have our multi-view drawing. Now we're just going to add some center marks, some center lines, and we'll add dimensions. And then we'll add some notes and some text, right, for our name. So we're going to switch over to this tab here called Annotate. And here we have the little cross, which is for center marks for the circles. Right, so you can go ahead and click on the circles there to add center marks. And again, here we have center lines to add a center line between the points that you pick. Right, it could be horizontal or vertical. So for example, here to here would be a center line. There we go. Now actually, I can go here to here, can also be a center line. Okay, so you're just going to practice adding those center lines. So a center line from there to there is there. Now again, just to get out of that command, you can press escape. Okay, so let's try that again. Center line. We want to mark the center of the hole. So there we go. And we could do it the other way as well. Here, here. This is the center of this top view. Okay. All right, so next up, we'll add some dimensions. And again, the dimension command is in the top left. And again, we'll add the dimensions to the circle. And you can just press OK. And then press OK. And then we'll add the whole size. There we go. Press OK. There we go. Press OK. And then from here to the center, we'll add that dimension as well. There we go. Now we can add some dimensions here as well. So just going to practice adding some dimensions. Again, here to here. All right, that looks good. And we'll practice, we'll add some more here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's good enough. And then we'll add some text. So again, just to add a text box in the middle, and then you're gonna go ahead and add your name. Again, add your full name. Again, try to make the text as big as possible. Make it bold as well, so it shows up in your picture, right? There we go. And then again, you can try to have a clear picture as well. So now we can go ahead and save our drawing. There you go, PLTW 1.2.4 drawing. You can go ahead and save it. And then you're gonna go ahead and turn in both your drawing and your design. Now both of those are here in the bottom tabs, right? This is the drawing, and then this is your design. Okay, so again, if you want to rename one of the files, you can go ahead. That way you don't get confused. Okay, but again, make sure you save both and you take a screenshot of both the design and also the drawing, and then you can turn them in for your assignment. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.